Right on. That was Stale with Say. Now, he's been working on songs on and off and kind of reworking a little bit just because it's not the way he likes him to sound, but we've played some of the stuff in the past. He's from Ottawa, Canada, and a very cool artist, a very humble, very nice guy, and love the music, and it's a very alternative and great tune.
Fantastic tune. If you're well, I can't, as I'm still on Twitter, actually, if you're listening to this program and wondering what it is that keeps Dr. Bones up at night, it's how you follow tracks like the last one, and my personal preference is go grunge, and that was grunge.
Oh, absolutely.
that was the way to go. What was really interesting is as you were playing it, I was reading the guy's bio. And it's basically, he says musician, songwriter, solo recording, and then he's got a whole kind of list of things that he's sort of classed them as, so alternative rock, indie music, alternative rock again, hashtagged, songwriter, Canadian, music, indie rock, and I'm reading this list, and I'm like, come on, where is it? And the last one, grunge. I'm like, yep, that's what that is, because that's got that whole, and it's early grunge vibe as well. It's got the proper early 90s kind of reverb turned up to 20 kind of thing going on. It's a proper, crank it and have a lovely time kind of thing. And I absolutely adore that kind of music. I think he's done a cracking job with that song. I think it's fucking brilliant, to be honest with you. So yeah, I love that. I really, really enjoyed that.
Right on. He's I think he's in Ottawa, but he might be in Gatineau, and Gatineau, Quebec is literally just across the bridge from Ottawa. So he might be he might be in Gatineau, so he might be in Quebec. He's still in Canada, but they're just in Quebec instead of Ontario. And they had a little bit of flooding out there because we had a lot of literally torrential rain pours about a couple weeks ago. So he's doing okay because he sent me a message saying, "No, we're doing all right over here. Like, how are you guys doing over there?" Sort of thing. But I know he's doing okay. But yeah, I think he puts up Ottawa, but I think it might be out of Gatineau, Quebec.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go. That's a whole load of stuff that I don't know about geography. I don't know the geography of my own country. I'm going to look it all up in a minute and go, hang on, where is this guy then?
It's pretty much Eastern Canada because I'm in London, Ontario, and Ottawa is about 6 hours east of me, and then Gatineau is about another hour, roughly an hour across the bridge over in Ottawa, so it's pretty close. So you can cross from Quebec pretty simply, pretty easily, and yeah, that's the way it goes. So, and that's part of Eastern Canada.
I like the idea that.
Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Oh, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Alex, sorry, I lost you there for a minute. Sorry, cut out. I love the idea, by the way, that an hour over a bridge is close because of the size of your country.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the difference between us and the U.S. is we have lots of land and less people, and they have not a lot of land and tons of people. Like 298 mil compared to about 35 mil, right? And we have triple the space they have, but whatever. It's the way it works, right? So.
I love it.
So next up is a band from Belfast that contacted me via my fan page, and the band is called DF, and the album and song is called Time Bomb. Dig this.
And shaking as I walk along the road. Outside I'm kinda normal, but I'm ready to explode. My teeth are grinding and my fists are clenched real tight. I'm wondering if I can stay alive for one more night. Cause I'm a time bomb, there's around my head. Maybe you or me is gonna wind up dead. Ain't got no logic left, you see. Cause I'm a time bomb, pray you don't bump into me. Walking through this world alone, ain't got no company. Being so unbalanced just drives folks away from me. My mind is arguing with people that I've never met. It's really quite surprising that I haven't been killed yet. Cause I'm a time bomb, there's round my head. Maybe you or me is gonna wind up dead. Ain't got no logic left, you see, cause I'm a time bomb, pray you don't bump into me. Cigarettes and whiskey could calm this madness down, well, I'd smoke and drink and laugh and whoring each and every time. Driving fast in altitude, they haven't stopped me yet. I'm living life on borrowed time, and I'm my biggest threat, cause I'm a time bomb, there's around my head. Maybe you and me is gonna wind up dead. Ain't got no logic left, you see, cause I'm a time bomb, pray you don't bump into time bomb, there's around my head. Maybe you and me is gonna wind up dead. Ain't got no logic left, you see, cause I'm a time bomb, pray you don't bump into me.
Right on. DF and the Alibis. The last little bit was like a little bit of a Bondish kind of finish there. But a great tune. I mean, these guys are like a mix of reggae, ska, punk, you name it. But great tune. I love the fact that they got in touch with me and they're from Belfast. But great song, great tune. I got a few more by them, which we'll be playing over the next few weeks. But yeah, love this tune.
I love it. Funnily enough, it reminds me of the Bronsons. He remind me of everything I love about music. It just, it's got that real, almost garagey, but kind of, proper rhythm and blues, rock and roll vibe going on. It's another one of those bands that sounds like, you could easily put some of their tunes to any film by Quentin Tarantino, and it'll probably fit in quite nicely at some point. And yeah, I just think it's class. I love the tone of the guitar and just the way that they play the little licks and everything else. I love that style of music so much. I think it's really, really cool when it's done well. And these guys definitely do it well. Proper good. Really, really enjoyed that. And that's actually up there with a few of the tunes we've played tonight, in terms of that kind of genre. We kind of sprinkled a little bit of this kind of rhythm, rock and blues, as I call it, across the show, which is really cool to hear, man. It just shows you how much is out there. But yeah, it's I absolutely adore that tune. I think it's brilliant. Right
on. Well, next up we got a good song to follow that, a good kind of ska band out of the UK. The band's called Spawn. Dig this. The song's called Strength of Misfortune. Dig this.
Fortune always has
of emotions. Yesterday you were like shit, and tomorrow you're okay, but in a year you'll be awesome.
Right on. That's some good old-fashioned proper ska right there. I love the keyboards, the horns, the whole thing. Like, awesome. I was essentially skanking in my chair. But great tune. Loved it. And I'm a huge fan of ska, like a lot of people know. And like great tune. Like I can't wait to hear more from Spawn.
It's all about skanking in a chair, man. That's what New Music Saturday is. It's a constant chair skank. Oh man, I love them. We played a track, whatever it was, last week, the week before, or whatever. And it was just, yes, thank you so much for bringing this back into my life, because I haven't heard a lot of new ska music for a long time actually. And that it's just, yes, ska. That's what I have to say. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. On a side note, I've just been googling Canada. I cannot believe the size of Canada. When you said, it's just 6 hours up the road, it turns out the UK, which has twice as many people, could fit into Canada 41 times. So for anyone that's interested or cares, that's what I've learned whilst skanking in my chair. Has that taken you off topic enough? Have I thrown you?
That's a new song right there. Skanking in my chair. We'll call that a new song.
Skanking in my chair, brackets, whilst on Google.
Yeah. Right on.
Right on.
Well, next up we're gonna kind of switch gears just a little bit here. This is a band called Any Pole, and this is a cover actually of